Good day, fellow modelers. Mr. Handy back with a handy review for you after a bit of a hiatus. Today we're going to take a peek at Vespid's late production Jadgpanzer 38T Hetzer. This is a little bit old, maybe a month or so old, and they just came out with the early production. Maybe this is 2 months old. And then the early production had just come out, I think, about a month ago. Anyways, you see all the nice, wonderful stuff on the side. It shows you all the extras. So you do get a metal barrel. You get a bunch of photo etch. The turret mantle, or the gun mantle, is nicely detailed with the surface. So this kit number is VZ or VS720021. I picked this one up from Hobby Japan. So what you get inside when you finally get inside the box, you get your instructions and your sprues, and of course your photo etch and extras. So take a peek at the instructions. It's a pretty small kit, and it looks like it might go together fairly quickly. I've started mine. I got 2 of these, so I started one already. But as you see, here's your parts layout, your colors. You get Mr. Hobby, Hobby Color, Humbrol, and Tamiya. As you can see, start off with the chassis and detailing the chassis up. And then we go into more stuff. The Lincoln length tracks are actually really nice, and we'll get into that when we take a look. They've actually added the sag into it, which is nice to see, because you don't usually get that in the Lincoln length plastic tracks. This, again, you get a metal barrel. This is looking at the inside. The pieces that are provided are very, very spindly. I started putting together this part. Unfortunately, when I went to go cut this B-22 part, as you can see, I cut parts of the ends off so it didn't reach across. So I had to fix that up. I put a metal barrel, or I put a metal piece through. But this part that connects with the optics is a real pain in the butt. And there's these other set of optics. It looks like it's basically the optics that they use for field glasses, basically. And they are so spindly, they broke. Taking them off the sprue and trying to get it back together has been a real pain in the butt. As you see, there's a lot of detail. You can see all the stuff added in here. You get this nice, the tools are actually kind of nice. The track jack looks not too bad. You got all this other. Here you put on the rest, and then you get your MG34, which is molded pretty nicely. And then you have some wire to attach to, I think it's on this side here, yeah, right on there. And that's about it. And then, of course, you have your QR codes for Facebook and for, I'm not sure, I think the other one is for the actual company. And then here we get into the color schemes. They don't give you any actual historical data. It's just the color scheme. So option 1, option 2, and that's it. And then the rest of Vespid stuff. So we will get into, looking at this kit. So I'm going to start off with the long sprues. Get it here. packaging is nice. It's just got that sealing gum on the ends, so you don't have to really pull anything out. There's your first couple of sprues. This one here is the hull, and as you can tell, it looks really nice. There's some edge marking on the side, lots of little details. The weld seams in the front look not too bad, but other than that, it looks everything is really decent. You get the two backs. There's one here, and then there's another one in one of the other packages, because, as I said, they did a early version as well. So here's all your extra little bits and pieces. There's your track jack. There's the, I call them bolt cutters. Let's keep going along. The detail on the drive wheels and everything are really nice. There is your chassis, basically, for the bogies for the wheels. So go to the second one. It has the bottom of the chassis, again, nicely detailed. There is the other section of the back. There's the mantle, and I don't know if you can see, but the detailing looks really nice on it for the scale. And then we get into these other little bits, more bogies. There's your MG34, which is fairly detailed for plastic. These are your periscopes. They do include a plastic barrel. There's your optics for the gun. And just get into the other part of the mantle and wheels and stuff. So here's some more wheels. There's your Sopkoff, I guess is what it's called, sow's head mantle, gun mantle. More bits and pieces. There's your muffler, I believe. This is, like I said, the other back end for the Hetzer. I believe that's for the earlier Hetzer. We've got the tracks. Please excuse me for my fumbling. Trying to get this darn packaging open. There we go. And I mean, there's two of the exact same, so I'm just going to give you the one. The tracks look fairly nice, but I don't know if you can see. There's your track sag for the upper, and I'm really impressed with that, because like I said, most other 72nd scale kits, they don't seem to want to put that into the tracks, but beautiful. And then we have the photo etching bits, and I'm just going to leave it in here. There's the decals. There is your resin barrel, or brass barrel. There's your photo etch parts. Pieces for the front of the Hetzer with the tow hooks. There's your Schutzen. and they supply the netting on the exhaust of the engine, and a bunch of other little bits and pieces. You have your wire for the thing that you were supposed to do for the side of the Hetzer. So all in all, it's a nice kit. I got, like I said, I got mine from Hobby Link Japan. I wanted to just show you this one spot. I don't think I showed it. So I showed you the one optic. This is the other. And it's nicely, nice and small and everything. But of course, right there is where mine snapped, right in there. So it's a real pain in the ass to get back together. And yeah, but hey, it's nice detail. So, but yeah, that's it for the Hetzer. Again, this is the late one. I got this from Hobby Link Japan. I think it was oh no, I didn't. I got these from Hobby Easy is where I got those from. And I think I got them for like $17. So Hobby Link Japan has them as well. I'm sure most other hobby stores can either have them or they can get them in. So it's a nice kit from Vespid. It's nice to see a Hetzer done in 72nd scale. We had a couple other ones before. I have a PST Hetzer that I might review. It's nowhere near the quality of this, but that's what we had before. Thanks to Vespid, they've now put out this new one. So yeah, that's it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And if you have any suggestions or anything else, again, please leave them below. Please like and subscribe. That way we can get into the algorithm, the wonderful algorithm that we all depend on nowadays, so that we can get out there a little more. Actually, before I sign off, like I said, I started building one of them. This is, again, the late Hetzer. With this one, I started to... It's one of the few models that I've started here in the past little while. I hadn't been doing any modeling for a few years, so for a lot of years anyways, but that's the start of it. As you can see here, I've added some stuff. There's a part there that I'm going to work on some weld beads. Same thing in the front. I'm going to work on some weld beads for it. And put some more detail in. And then, as you can see, I've started putting some texturing along the armor. And yeah, this one just came out of the wash. I just washed it off so I can continue doing what I'm doing. But as you can see, there's the connection for that set of field glasses. And again, it's a pain in the ass. And as you can see inside, there is the connection for the tank optics. And yeah, I took them out for now or took the tank optics off for now while I'm doing the detailing. And yeah, it's going to be a little fiddly to try and get everything back in again, but we will do our best. Anyways, like I said, like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and as I said, like and subscribe so we can get into that algorithm, and look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care, my fellow modelers.